So the practice question, I've broken up what would normally be a one question in an exam. What figure of speech is used in this line? The obvious one to say here is the metaphor, because you're given the whole line. If you mentioned the alliteration, I am sure that you would be given credit for it. Then explain the meaning of the line. So let's keep it as a lower order question. So in this metaphor, comma, the horseshoe is described as a sandal because it is a form of footwear for the horse. Now imagine that the question then said, discuss the effectiveness of the figure of speech. Then you would have to explain that in the same way that a horse wears a horseshoe, people wear sandals, or people wear sandals and the horse wears the horseshoe. Then you go into the bright and battering, and you'd say the alliteration here gives us the shine, the reflection of light. This is the strength both of the horseshoe itself, of the horse wearing the horseshoe, and of the man making it. But you'd usually get a question like, how does this metaphor support the tone of the line? So now you need to say that the tone is one of admiration, excitement, pleasure, and that would be a more higher order question. But remember, to answer the higher order questions, you need to work from a basis. So never just look at the higher order question and say, I don't know how to answer it. Imagine what I've done here. What figure of speech? Explain the figure of speech. Is the figure of speech effective? Why? How does it create a picture, a mood, an atmosphere, a tone, a message? So I've broken it up for you to show you how you kind of start to think about the image to get to the higher order question. With a poem like this, it's worth reading it out loud as many times as you possibly can, because as you can see, Hopkins had a slightly different way of writing, a different kind of rhythm. You don't really need to worry about it. He called it sprung rhythm. You don't need to worry about that, but you need to get a feel for how he writes. So read the poem many times, read it out loud.